Man, the optimism is at an all-time high for the Chicago Bears, man. They got their savior, Luke G. They got the dude who's about to change this franchise forever and give them something that they've never gotten, and that is elite competent quarterback play, Luke G. I don't know how you feel about Caleb Williams, but to me, even though he hasn't played a single snap in the NFL yet, he's already a top 10 quarterback to me. Give me Caleb Williams over Dak Prescott, Tua turning the ball over. I love me some Caleb Williams. Now, he is a little bit, he does have the tendency to turn off a little bit of the older generation. I forgot what they call the 90s babies. I think they're called like boomers or whatever, but if we're just talking about him as a football player, there definitely is a lot to like about his game. There's definitely some things that he has to improve on. But with the supporting cast that Chicago has around this brother this season, Luke G, I just find it damn near impossible for him not to have the greatest rookie season that we've ever seen out of a rookie quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Chicago Bears end up competing with the Detroit Lions for the NFC North if this brother is as good as what we've been hyping him up to be for the last year and a half. I need to see this man come in there and give me CJ Stroud level production or better. No excuses. You can't say, oh, he don't got a good team. The dude is lit at wide receiver. He has a decent offensive line, and the defense was a top 10 unit last year, and it could be even better this season. So, I mean, as a Lions fan, how are you viewing the Chicago Bears now that they have Mr. Caleb Williams in town, their first franchise quarterback in their existence? Are you taking them serious, or do you think this is just all a hype machine and they ain't going to even make it to the playoffs?
I think Caleb Williams is the best prospect I've seen since like Andrew Luck. And I love everything about him, the accuracy on the run. Like some of the throws that he make, I'm just like, how?
Yeah.
Right? I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. However, I will tell you this much. When I hear people sit there and say that our biggest threat is Green Bay, and that the bottom feeder is going to be the Minnesota Vikings, I'm telling them, no, the division's just a tough division. And the Bears definitely concern me because I believe that Caleb Williams is one of them guys where, and let me just say this before I go further, but Caleb Williams to me is one of them guys that can be a difference maker, but I don't think Justin Fields was a problem as bad as fans and other people made him out to be. Where Justin Fields' issue came in at was, which again, for the numbers, he didn't do too bad for the numbers, but it's the turnovers. Mm-hmm. He had some untimely turnovers. In fact, one of the wins the Lions got, it was a sack strip fumble. And it's like, why are you holding the ball? You've been running it the whole time.
You remember that Broncos game? That was his best game of his career. Balled out last couple of minutes, just completely implodes. Yep. You got a fumble, a pick six. Yeah. Worst fourth quarter quarterback in the NFL. That's why they said before at the combine, when they asked Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus what they were looking for their next quarterback, they said somebody who can win in the fourth quarter. Justin Fields has been the NFL's worst fourth quarter quarterback since he first was named the starter back in 2021.
Yeah, and again, I just look at it like this. If I'm a team that is trying to make my mark in the division, what do I got to do to get at people? And they did it. They added Keenan Allen. They already had DJ Moore. They added Rome Odunze, right? They already got Everett and Komet. They added DeAndre Swift. They added some offensive linemen. They added some defensive help, too. But everybody's looking at this offense and saying that this offense should put up points. And this is where I have to go look at the rest of the division and say, what did y'all do to combat everybody else, right? And the Lions got beat down one game against the Bears with Justin Fields. And they didn't have Keenan Allen. They didn't have all these people that they added now. They top running back was Herbert, right? Like nobody, it was DeAndre Swift is a different breed. I was mad when we let him walk. I was like, look, keep DeAndre Swift, bring in Montgomery, right? And I don't care if you want to draft a running back. But cool. I was mad that we let that man go, right? So I think that they are definitely looking good, and it's not just a paper thing. They got to still do it, obviously, but I don't expect for him not to play well. I don't think he got to give us the world's greatest rookie season because I've seen some great rookie seasons from people like Robert Griffin III, only to falter down after that. Like I've seen rookies have good rookie seasons when when everything around them is going well, but it's about when everything ain't going well. I one of the things about comedians when a comedian goes on that stage and everybody's not feeling the jokes and they not laughing, they booing you. How you respond is what makes you a great comedian. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I look at the same thing with these players. How you respond to when everything is not going right is how I can judge you as a player. And the Bears, to me, did a very good job of basically telling the division that, yeah, what you thought it was is not going to be this way no more.
Mm-hmm.
And that's good. But I also think that the Packers did well, and I think the Vikings did well. I still think the Lions win in the division.
Mm.